Hello, Planeswalkers. Andrew here.
And Tyler.
And I'm Drew.
Yes, our buddy Drew.
And we're trying something a little bit new today. We're going to try Commander, but not in the way that all the cool kids are.
Yeah, we're playing on Cockatrice.
This is the OG stuff here.
You wanna go first, Andrew? And
Yeah.
introduce your deck?
Yeah,
Then
so
we can
today,
go Drew and then me.
today I'm playing Niv-Mizzet Reborn with a companion, Gigantha the Wellspring. And I did triple check this deck to meet that it all meets the restrictions for Gigantha. So, yeah, this just plays how Niv-Mizzet Reborn typically plays, just casting a lot of dual-colored spells and a lot of multicolor support. Just does a lot of stuff.
Fantastic.
Well, that is very. I actually kind of redid one of the decks I used to play a lot when I played before this, but this is Tasigur the Golden Fang. And I really love this card because he gives me mill cards out of my deck, and then I get to use them. So it kind of acts like a second version of mine. So I'm going to be using this to kind of get a lot of value back out of the whole game and get a few haymakers back early too, because you can make something out of this as well. So really fun card.
And while these two play real cards, I am playing Godzilla. I call the deck Lizard Dingo Stole Your Baby. And it mainly focuses on Kavu, but it also is filled with threaten effects, so I'll take your creatures, and I'll sacrifice them before you can get them back.
Oh, no.
But I guess during some of the early development stages for Kavu, they were referred to as lizard dingoes. Oh, lizard dingo took my baby.
It's perfect.
Right, we want to roll to see who goes first.
Yeah, it's Control I, right?
Beat my 7, yeah, okay. Okay. All right, and Drew will be starting us off.
And I kept my opening 7.
Okay, let me draw.
Pretty good hand. Happy with this.
Yeah, I'm digging.
Right.
All right. You
Good
get
luck. I almost said GG. Good luck, have fun, everyone. GG, easy,
Good.
already won.
Easy G. And I will draw because we have more than 2 of us. So
Drew, do you want to pass the turn to him?
Yeah, and I'm keeping.
all right. So
Oh yeah, so real quick, just because my commander is so new, Zalortha, Strength Incarnate, aka Godzilla, King of the Monsters, 3 red-green for a 7/3 trampling legendary dinosaur. Lethal damage dealt to creatures you control is determined by their power rather than their toughness. Is the invert of creatures deal damage based on their toughness rather than their power. So even though he's a 7/3, he's effectively attacking as a 7/7.
really
If you
interesting.
put -1/-1 counters or something on him or whatnot, then anything that puts him at -3/-3 would kill him.
Right. It's strictly
Strictly
just
combat
damage. No,
And,
just
like,
damage.
or no, yeah, strictly damage. You're right.
Cool.
All right, let's see what Drew's got for us.
I will drop turn. I'm gonna play Swamp for my. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna play this Mystic Sanctuary tapped. This makes more sense. And I will pass my turn.
Cool. Interesting.
I'm gonna have a rocky first few turns, but after that, we're gonna get going.
Got an op. But you have got a lot of the gas, but then I need to see something after that.
I'm gonna play Rogren Trium and pass the turn.
Alrighty. Oh, here we go. Do you guys know the legendary turn 1 Soul Ring?
Is this not gonna be that?
Oh, that's not. It isn't. Castle Embereth, which will enter tapped because I don't control a mountain. Yeah. End turn. Let's go.
Wow, you both did the legendary turn 1 enters tapped single color land.
I actually am very interesting. Alright, this is pretty cool. Alright, so I'm gonna play a Swamp turn, and this isn't as good as a turn 1 Soul Ring, but it is still pretty good. I'm gonna play this Talisman of Cure. So,
Hey, you know what? The talismans are right up. Well, I guess not right up. I guess they are a rung below the signets.
absolutely.
But
They do also make mana on their own, though, which is pretty good. So.
yeah, not fair. I love that they finished the talisman cycle in
That was
Modern
really
Horizons.
I think they look really good.
I'm gonna play Zagoth Triome and pass the turn.
Good cards. That's right, you're just that 5-color boy over there, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that that's what you were, and I was like, how is he playing 2 of the triomes?
That's right, he's Omega 5-color boy.
Oh, all right. You guys ready? Here we go. Fruitbound Crag, which is also going to enter tap because I don't control a mountain or a forest.
Haha.
And we will pass the turn.
Fantastic.
Oh.
But mark my words, next turn, I'll have a play.
Alright, well, let's see if I can do something for it. Oh, this is pretty cool.
I'm also
Okay.
really happy that Drew is playing what he is, because that makes one card in my deck actually not a steaming pile of garbage.
Ugh. Perfect. I think I've got a pretty good amount of hate in here for both you guys, so let's see if I can get
Fantastic. No, I run the Amphibious Kavu. It's a 2/2 for 3, but if he blocks or becomes blocked by one or more blue and or black creatures, he becomes a 5/5.
Jesus Christ.
That's awesome.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and tap this Talisman of Curiosity for a green, which will deal me 1. And I will cast Unbridled Growth. I will enchant a land. I'm going to attach it to this swamp. Which means
So now
that
your swamp
is-
can tap for anything.
Yes. And I can also sack this to draw a card.
Cool.
And we will tap both of these for this cool Talisman of Dawn.
Ooh.
Boys, he's ramping.
Alright.
We found the archenemy.
I'm gonna play. Ooh, that's an option. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm going to play Simic Guildgate, and then I'm gonna tap the use
God,
for
are you
a
playing you on Maze's end?
Baleful Strix.
He's not answering me.
Enters a draw card. And I regret one decision, but that's fine. I'll end the turn.
Alrighty,
Okay,
you guys ready to actually see the powerful magic that
Does he play a card this
just
turn?
scarred the rage pits? And oh, what's this? I've got to play. Drew's not the only one that can ramp. Let's go Kodama's reach.
Card 2.
Search for 2. Search my library for 2 basics. Reveal them. 1 goes into my hand. 1 goes onto the battlefield. Battlefield
Hey.
tapped. Yep. So we're going to library. Where are my lands? So we're gonna see this mountain, and we're gonna see this forest. Enter tapped, and this mountain will return to my hand, and the reach will go to the graveyard, and we will end there.
Very nice.
I pass the turn to Drew.
Alright. Accept this. Do I have anything to do? I do not. Okay. Pass. Untap. Draw my card. Alright. So I'm unfortunately I got the early ramp, but I've got this problem where I don't have the lands to follow it up with. So I'm really only on pause.
How sad.
Even with all this, I only pick 4 mana, so I gotta think for a second here. How about let's go 1, 2, 3 for a blue black and colorless. I'll cast Frantic Search. So this is gonna be let me draw 2 cards, ditch 2. and then
Searching frantically.
Hey, you're on the card.
hopefully we get to find a land. I'm gonna discard 2 cards. I will
Yeah, that does kind of look like Drew, doesn't it?
discard 8 now. I feel poised. Alright, so I'm gonna discard that Sire Stagnation. I think we
Oh,
just
that's
discard
disgusting.
this Gear Hulk as well. And I will untap 2 cards. Alright, and thankfully I did find a land for the turn, so that's very helpful here. And I very good play this turn, so I apologize, guys. This might get kind of. I'm just making sure this works out the way I think it does, and I think it does. This is kind of. We're gonna go ahead and play tap this swamp and my Mystic Sanctuary for Animate Dead.
Ooh.
You know what? My Sire.
Hate everything that's happening.
You're getting one of those creatures back, ain't you?
Yep. So we'll summon back here, and I will pass on that.
Cool.
So stagnation
That's
is really cool because he says whenever a land enters the battlefield under my opponent's control, that player exiles the top 2 cards of their deck, and I get to draw 2 cards.
Oh, is
So
that
this-
all?
This early on into the game, this is a real bomb.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, okay.
Which is because I blew a lot of cards trying to get cards out of my get that ramp back in the game. So
Alright, I'm playing a mountain. I exile 2 cards off the top. Is that what's happening?
So you exile 2, and then he gets to draw 2.
Exile Circuitous Root and Knight of New Alara.
and I will draw 2 cards.
Okay. Then I'm going to play 1 or tap 1 for Soaring. I will tap 3 for Chromatic Lantern. And
That's some ramp.
I am going to swing at Drew for 1.
I will not.
You cannot.
Take-
That will end the turn.
I will opt to take 1 instead.
We will draw for turn. Okay. To try something.
Alright. Gotta play land sometime.
We're gonna go. One, 2, 4. Threaten?
Ooh.
Tap target creature and gain control of it until end of turn?
Well, you see.
Take that sire, please.
Alright. You may have my sire.
You taste it till end of turn, too. So watch this. So we're gonna start combat. And I'm going to attack Andrew with the Sire of Stagnation.
Oh, good.
I'm okay. Suddenly, this isn't so bad.
Main phase 2. Tap this for a red. And play Thud. Cost to cast this spell. Sacrifice a creature. It deals damage equal to that sacrifice creature's power to any target.
So you
We're gonna
hit both of
sacrifice
us.
the Sire and Dome Drew for 5.
And I
I'm gonna
lose my
spread the love.
because of this, which is really sad.
And then I'll play this mountain.
You know what? I still got 2 cards out of it. I can't say that's bad.
I'm so happy I got to do that. Like, even if I get... Oh, and then I'll end my turn and pass to Drew.
I actually put some cards that
That is what this deck wants to do, and I got to do it, and I'm so happy.
cards that you got off Sire Stagnation are actually really crazy. So I'm actually going to first tap this for a green again to cycle this Tranquil Thicket. That's cool. And I'm gonna tap this Morphic Pool for a blue to play Mystical too, so I can go and look for anything I put on top of it.
Nice.
Oh, no.
And I'm trying to think what would be most beneficial. I will go ahead and grab 1 of 2 cards. I'm gonna go ahead and reveal Demonic Bit, and that'll go on top of my deck. I'm a tutor for a tutor. Always good signs. So I'll untap.
Did you just
draw-
use a tutor to go find a more broad tutor?
I might have, because maybe I don't want you to know what I'm tutoring. So, we have this now.
Ominous.
Unfortunately, I might have to just tutor for a land because I still don't have the land drop for the turn, which is really bad.
Ha!
And if only you hadn't cycled it away. I mean,
You know what?
right side,
It's 20.
Dark Petition, because you've got Spell Mastery, is now just Demonic Tutor, basically.
Basically demonic tutor, which is pretty funny. So I think we can do something kind of cool, I guess. I still have a little bit of ramp. Just gotta make sure I want to do this the way the order I need. So we're gonna go ahead and tap Talisman of Dominance for colorless, and this for a blue to play my Arcane Signal, which effectively is for anything. So I've got 4. Alright, so Brandon dealt with my threat last turn. Not so fun, I'm not gonna lie. But I also have this, which is gonna let me do it again. I'm gonna target my Sire Stagnation. But this time I have to take damage equal to its converted mana cost, so I'm gonna take 6.
Oof. I need that thing to stay gone.
And I will pass my turn with that, because I need to get the gas out of this thing.
Cool. That's all I feel right now is ugh.
Look, Andrew, I dealt with it the first time. This time it's your turn.
I'm gonna try to deal with it. I don't know if I can.
Granted, I'm also not too crazy that you have just a 1/1 flying death touch. Like, as someone who has Typhoid Rats, the 1/1 death touch is just like perfect.
Doesn't mean I can't really swing it, Andrew.
Yeah.
But Brandon's very happy board over there.
I mean, I would like to point out my commander's a 5-drop.
Yes. But I have 3 on tap.
Okay. I have a neat play. So we're gonna pay 2, and
What's
then
the deal with the sire?
red and blue for Dax duplicate.
He's gonna
Are
make
you
a side.
also making a sire?
I
You're gonna
am.
make-
It has haste
Andrew,
of the
this is
throne.
the opposite of fixing the issue. Oh, great! Now there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
If
we're
I
gonna.
play a land, I have to exile.
I'm gonna attack Brandon because it has haste
And
Is
it-
it haste?
and it has
It's
dethrone.
haste and dethrone?
Yes.
Here.
And when it attacks,
Oh.
it gets a +1/+1 counter. So
Oh.
And I take 6?
yes.
Oh my god.
And do I have any more plays?
That was good.
God dang.
That'd be a good one.
I mean, I have options.
Oh, do you?
I
Does it
do.
involve hitting me for 6 again?
No.
I'm option.
It involves playing Teferi Time Raveler.
A second.
I hate.
So he enters with 4 loyalty. And,
I actually have a response to Teferi.
yeah.
I'm gonna tap 3 and take 1 to make a blue, and I'm gonna disallow that
Aw.
because I'd keep my sire.
Okay, Drew, your sire is no longer my target.
Thank
I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay, that's really not what I wanted to see. God. I don't have anything fun here. Okay. I mean,
All right.
X or when it attacks. It attacks. Oof.
I mean, dethrone
Okay.
doesn't work right now because I have the most
He has
life.
highest. No one's played a
Okay,
land.
cool. Oh.
Yeah, play a land. Exile 4 cards.
If either of you play a land, you only have to exile 2 cards. If I play a land,
I would play a land. I don't have a land.
you know what? I'm gonna do what I do best, and I'm gonna hide behind a wall of beef.
Okay.
The king has entered. I'm gonna mark
I have something for
how many
that.
times I've cast him down here. Let's go. Godzilla, king of the monsters. End turn. Please no steppy.
Gosh. Okay. All right. Well, I actually really
Like I say, you're not my target right now, Drew. I'll leave you alone if you leave me alone.
do with that because I need to get some cards back, and I can't do that just.
I can deal with one of the sires, but it's gonna cost me 4 cards.
yet.
And because I have to get another land.
This is fun. I like
Yeah,
this.
is it?
Yeah.
Is it, Andrew?
Yeah, it is.
I'm actually going to go ahead and try and cast my. So I'm gonna tap my Arcane Signet for a black. I'm gonna tap these.
Say
two
try to
cards.
cast. He and I are both tapped out.
I'm gonna cast. We're gonna exile 3 cards for his Delve cost too. So you're Thicket, Animate Dead, and we'll get rid of this Torrential Gear. Actually, no, because you guys can give me something. Oh, wait a second. I have to think about this for a second, actually, because you guys are going to give me something back. So we're going to get rid of the Thicket for sure. So I've got 4 into this casting cost, and he cost me 6, so I get to get rid of 2 more. I would also like to get rid of Frantic Search, and I will also get rid of...
I just realized the flavor text on Frantic Search, and it's fantastic.
Alright, so I'll get that to cast my Tasigur.
Oh, good.
So I will now tap one to play training. So anytime I activate an ability of a creature, it costs me 2 less to activate.
Oh,
so
good.
Tasigur now gets to mill cards and give me something back for just a green and a blue.
A green and a blue, or a green and green, or a blue blue.
Yes. Any combination of those. Alright, and I
That's
will
good.
pass my turn.
Cool.
Have no cards.
I don't
that
like
would-
the laugh.
Oh, you shouldn't. No, it's fine. It's all good. Nothing's wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna start combat and attack. The Baleful Strix is coming at Drew, actually, and the Sire is coming at Brandon.
Alright, well, I have no block, so I will take the one.
Cool.
'Cause I can block with Zalortha, and they'll bounce off each other, but you're also fully untapped.
Yes.
I'm just gonna take 6.
Cool. Main phase 2. I tap 6 for Merciless Eviction, choosing creatures.
I'm sorry?
Exile all creatures.
Oh!
I choose to put Zalortha back in my command zone.
I might have a response to that, actually.
Yeah?
Oh?
Sorry, it won't affect your guys' board state, so that's fine. You can leave it up there.
All I'm losing is, my one creature.
I guess I get Tasigur back. Yeah, sure, I guess, okay. We'll lose this Iron Stagnation
Is
test.
it going?
Yeah, they're going.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh.
Then I'm going to play Maze's End for turn
I hate you.
and end the turn.
So, oh no, Andrew. Man, that was such a bad turn for me. I really needed the value off of those cards, and I just dealt away a ton of that Tasigur.
I know, right?
I'm gonna tap. Let's play some deeply fair magic. I'm gonna tap 3 for Amphibious Kavu.
Hey.
It's a 2/2. If he's blocked or blocks a blue or black creature, he gets +3/+3.
Oh, good.
Interesting.
That is all I can do.
I'm glad that card to make a 5/5 to block my Tasigur. That's really cute. Alright, well...
He becomes just big enough to kill Tasigur and live.
Really just eats Tasigur. This card says, eat target Tasigur, the golden thing on its head.
Amphibious Kavu, diet bananas. That's why he's going after a yellow merfolk in his art.
Like 6 now, still on 3 lane. Not feeling great about it. And this is really rough. Alright, go for 1, 2 black, and then 1, 2, 3 colorless. I will cast that. And tutor for anything.
Cool.
Seems like a good card.
Oh. Now I feel really bad because we have a video coming out the month that this goes up.
Yeah.
Where we talk about our favorite sorceries. And one of mine is Demonic Tutor. And have the line of, if you use it to tutor for a land, then your deck building is bad and you should feel bad.
I'll grab this card. Oh, now I really, really want to make you eat those words. And then I get 3 black mana because I have definitely met Spell Mastery. And
Nice.
so, using that triple black, I'm gonna go ahead and cast this Phyrexian Arena and try and dig a little bit harder.
Oh, nice.
And pass.
Cool.
Okay. As far as battlefield presence goes, I have the best board state.
See how long
I'm
that
gonna ride
lasts.
this Kavu to victory.
And even that Phyrexian Arena doesn't feel great because my life total is already so low.
I'm gonna tap 5 to play Niv-Mizzet.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Casual.
it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Let's see.
Let's resolve that. Oof.
Ooh,
Oof.
that's already 2.
Okay.
Well, there's some trash. Oh.
Oh.
My gosh.
Okay.
Alright. Where are those? Alright.
We're at 7.
4.
No, yeah, 7, 8,
On
9, 10. Okay.
Dang. Those are some good cards.
Just a casual, hey, 6/6 and draw 5.
And those are good 5 cards. It's a lot of removal.
So those go in there.
Jeez,
So there's
man.
that, and that. And
That's brutal, I'm not gonna lie.
that. And then all these go on the bottom, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Move to bottom. Cool. Now the problem now is I have more cards in hand than I know what to do with.
Right. You also have 3 mana.
Yeah, 2 of which is colorless.
Yeah, you can't play any of the dual color
well,
spells.
I'm just trying to be helpful, friend.
He needs no more help. He just drew 5 cards. 6.
He needs... If I can hit another land, I can deal with Niv-Mizzet.
Another land I could deal with him. I
I'm
need
just
another
gonna-
land.
I'm just gonna end and I'm gonna have to discard.
Alright, I'll take my turn while you're doing that. Oh, good. That's not at all what I want. Oh, wait. Well, I can do something kind of funny. I can actually do something very funny.
Gotta put something in front of that Niv
Uh.
Mizzet. It's rough.
Well, I mean, I've got something that can kill Niv, but it's
Alright.
conditional.
Okay.
We're gonna pay
So Andrew, coiling mark.
red and 3 to mutate.
What?
Oh.
We're
Oh,
putting
dear.
Destroya, perfect life form,
Oh,
on
what?
top of Amphibious Kavu.
Oh dear.
Destroya, aka the Everquill Phoenix, as whenever this creature, so it's a 4/4 flyer, so that is what this combined creature is now.
It's the bottom's text, right?
When this creature mutates, create a red artifact token named Feather with 1 sacrifice Feather, return target Phoenix from your graveyard to the battlefield. So I have this. However, because of how mutate works, Destroya also has, whenever it blocks or becomes blocked by 1 or more blue and or black creatures, gets +3/+3 until end of turn.
Ah, which includes Niv-Mizzet.
It does!
Oh, gosh.
And since the Kavu didn't have summoning sickness, we're gonna start combat.
Oh, man.
I'm taking 4.
Yep, Destroya's coming at you.
Cool.
It does kind of stink that the damage he takes is a little bit less, but
In
Yeah, I
phase
don't-
2.
I don't care to throw Niv-Mizzet under that.
Is there anything else I can do?
alright.
Probably should have kept him up as a blocker.
Here is
I'm
where we
facing down a 6/6 dragon.
we trigger the arena, we draw a card, then we go to draw step and we draw our actual card. Alright, this is actually okay. So thankfully we did draw some lands, so we're gonna play Reflecting Pool for turn.
Do you have a means of dealing with Niv?
Technically,
You
yes,
have
but
mana for days.
I have 7 mana, right? I could deal with Niv technically, but I really wanna. I'm in such a bad spot, I really would rather not. Almost okay with just taking.
If you can deal with Niv, I will give you 3 turns of leaving you alone.
Okay. That's pretty sweet. Alright. I will. I kind of have to. Alright, so let's see what I can do here. We're going to have this for black, and we'll tap this with colorless, and we're going to play that demonic tutor that I definitely grabbed off of that petition earlier.
Did you demonic tutor for a demonic tutor?
I may have demonic tutored for a demonic tutor, and it was for a specific reason, but now the plan has changed. So now,
Oh, next level deck thinning strats.
alright, now we need something to do with Niv. Okay, what's the best thing I have here to do?
I mean, I don't expect Destroya to survive past Andrew's turn. Not with that Oh, wait a minute. Spark. D-Spark hit 4 or 5?
4.
4.
Yeah.
Darn.
Unfortunate.
And that
I think I run
exiles.
more Phoenixes. Yeah, I know. I'm just glad I run more than 1 Phoenix.
Alright, I
This
think
feather doesn't just bring back the Everquill.
this feels like the best option, I think. So we'll grab this card. And so what else can I do this turn? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana available to me right now. Tasigur unfortunately costs me 8 to cast, but I can delve with it.
And Delve really is amazing, isn't it?
It's really good in Commander.
I'm still not happy that I'm facing down a 6/6 drag. I should have kept Destroya up to block. I wouldn't have mattered anyway. A D-Spark, okay.
You might as well attack.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Good, the train's here.
'Cause I think I have a way that I can play my commander and have a commander deal with it. I think it's an option that I really want. Yeah, man, I can't. Dang. All right, that sucks. I guess that means I just gotta pass you.
Cool.
That's
Oh, I don't like that. So, Andrew, you forgive me for that 4, right?
We'll play Evolving Wilds.
Andrew, you can keep my Phoenix, right?
I'm thinking about what I want to do. What do we got here? Well, that doesn't really help me. Think here. Okay. Okay, yeah. I have a plan.
Cool, right, Andrew?
Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm gonna tap 2 and red-green, because Evolving Wilds can tap for any color now.
Yeah, Chromatic Lantern, man. It's the thing.
Decimate.
I hate.
Stop. Hate.
That. 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 And that.
Stop. Stop it.
Actually, not Arcane Signet, sorry. Feather. Feather's gonna be the artifact.
Bruh. Come on. Come on. I'm sitting at 5 lands.
I have a response to that. So my Arcane Signet is not targeted, but I will tap the Reflecting Pool for a mana before it goes away. And
Okay.
I will tap Swamp, and I will play this Assassin's Trophy to kill your
In response, I'm gonna tap 2 for Dovin's Veto.
Alright.
Then I'm gonna tap another 2 for Reborn Hope, and return Dovin's Veto to my hand.
Wait. Alright, so with Reborn Hope on the stack, before you get back your Dovin,
Okay.
I'm gonna
Gonna
tap
exile it from his grave.
this in a colorless to Cyclonic Rift the Niv. Just target.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. So I get Dovin's Veto back to hand, and Niv-Mizzet is also in my hand.
Alright, Brandon. Deals in.
Fantastic. You know,
I don't have any 1-drops, so go ahead.
alright, let's... Oh, please.
It's like
Rage.
3 turns.
Everything is just... Now I know how Jimmy feels.
This is turn
There.
1. 3 turns remain for your immunity.
Hey.
Okay. Okay. What can I do here? The answer is not a heck of a lot.
You're very
Oh wait, no. Wait. I'm fine. I'm gonna end turn.
Oh. That's
not
I want you,
frightening.
that's a free turn. I'm not counting that towards your immunity.
Not expect that, but I'll take it. End of turn. I'm actually gonna cycle this Baron more. Yeah.
Aye.
Pass turn. We draw. So upkeep, we lose a life. We draw. And then we draw for turn.
Thought I blew up for Phyrexian Arena.
Oh crap! You're right. You did. Use my last draw. Sorry about that. Shuffle my deck. Okay. So I gained my life back. So I just dropped on my window. again, I'm back to this point where I can replay Tasigur, but then what is that really mean? But I think I kind of have to try. So Tasigur costs me 8 right now because he's only 6.
I'm literally just a single mana away from being able to do literally anything. I mean, let me rephrase that. Anything on my turn.
That doesn't make me so happy. I'm trying to. Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and tap this 1 back as my Tasigur's 1, and then we're gonna start delving. So we're gonna get rid of Phyrexian Arena as 1. So that's 1 here. We're gonna get rid of Animate Dead as 2. Get rid of. That's good. I guess get rid of Baron more. Get Reflective Pulse 4. So I have 4 more mana to pay for that. We'll get rid of. Get rid of here, hold. And then 6/7 for my talismans. And I will play Tasigur.
Fantastic.
Welcome back, friend.
And he still costs me only 2 to use his effect, which is really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this Mystic Sanctuary and this Swamp because it taps for any to be a blue and a green, and I'm gonna use Tasigur's effect, and I'm gonna choose you, Brandon. So I'm gonna mill the top 2 cards in my deck, and then you get to pick any non-land card there and put it back in my hand. So of these 6, and then 2 on the top, you can give me anything.
But you're gonna mill 2. Then I get
Cockatrice and Urborg, so 2 lands. Those will go into my drop zone, my graveyard, and then you get all of this and pick me one of them that you think I should have.
So I might as well give you that back
Yeah,
because I
let's go back
can't
to
pick lands.
Yep.
So now I'm in a position where I want to help you, but I also need to make sure I have myself covered. That being said, do I give you removal or do I give you a tutor?
Yeah.
Like, that's really my only option here.
This is kind of part of the reason why I wanted to grab a tutor out of a tutor earlier, is because I know stacking a lot of those in my graveyard means my opponents don't really have as many choices. There's more tutors there, they have more cards they can choose.
Solid strategy.
I'm gonna give you.
At least the good
That
news is
doesn't
whatever you're gonna have the mana to play right then, because I only have the 1 on tap. I guess they'll play land for this turn, but I don't have more than 2 mana on tap this turn. So
Hold on. I'll be right back. Ah!
I'm gonna give you disallow.
I'll take this. That's good. Not gonna help me a whole lot right now, but will definitely help me. Okay. And then
Because we know he's holding up Dovin's veto. And we can't stop Dovin's veto. But we can make him waste it again, or we can save something.
getting back a threat, like, or even just grabbing back a tutor against Dovin's veto is just, he's gonna eat the veto. Or if I got back a rift or something like that to point it at a threat, he would veto it immediately. Alright. While Andrew is gone, I'm going to play the Colosseum. And
I have dogs now.
one more damage to play Bloom.
Oh. Good old Cephalid Colosseum.
That card's actually kind of a power. Let's make that draw. Got definitely back. So I could also just hit in blue and draw 3.
Oh, you gave him,
I
What'd
gave
you
him
give?
disallow.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice. What's my play?
I can't believe you did my Phoenix dirty like that.
Can't you?
Can't believe I'm
that?
still stuck on 5 lands. I've got a good amount of mana rocks in here too, and I can't get a single one.
I have a lot of options, but I don't know what I actually want to do.
Trying to
know
remember what you have in hand.
You know what? I'm gonna tap 5 for the full Woobird to play Bring to Light.
Okay.
That's not what I was expecting.
Not what I was expecting at all. Hold on, what did you say?
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I'm searching my library.
So you
I-
search
I-
the library for
I need Brago back.
search your card with CMC less than equal to, so less than 5. Exile that card, then shuffle your deck. Whoa.
I
Alright, so you
need
just get the grab.
I need
Man,
I need to
I
put
will.
Brago back at. Thank you. Yeah. So view library. So what is it?
Cost of unless you just cast for free.
Creature, instant, or sorcery.
He just gets to go get a 5 CMC or less thing and then just cast it for free.
Yes.
So he can't the enchantments, that's fine. You can grab any like artifacts, that's fine. But you know he's playing, he's only playing everything, so he can only have anything.
Yeah. No, he just has access to literally anything.
What does X count as in this case?
0.
0?
X doesn't count for anything until you're actually casting the spell.
Fantastic.
And the stack is the only play. Are you grabbing Hydroid Crisis?
No.
More.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, because if you were to cast Hydroid Crisis like this, the Crisis would die immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. I'm gonna have 4 mana left over.
Into Lights from Battle for Zendikar?
Wait.
This is the first I've seen this card.
Jesus. That was an older card too. That was about when I stopped playing Standard and Modern.
I don't have as many options as I would like.
Here, I
Yeah.
be snack, so I'm going to eat a little bit.
Okay.
So unprofessional eating on the recording.
Very sorry.
Dare you?
I didn't get to eat dinner.
I kind of just want to dig for options. I'm gonna grab Tatiova.
Fantastic.
And then I'm going to play Field of the Dead.
Bro, it'd be super neat if you didn't.
Gain a life, draw a card.
And that's 7 unique lands.
Oh, I thought it was 8 that I needed.
Oh,
Well-
whenever field or another land enters, if you have 7 or more lands with different names.
I get a token. Okay, so I have, what, 4 mana opened that I can use?
It's
Yeah.
Casual 5 mana.
I'm gonna float 1 colorless and play Leyline Prowler.
Okay.
And
Please.
I will-
RNGesus, please give me a land.
I will end the turn.
Good, I don't need to untap. You know what? Okay.
Excuse me.
I actually get to do something really, really funny. Okay, watch
Yeah?
this. So, 1. Oh, this is. I'm about to style. 1, red, or hijack. In control of target artifact or creature until end of turn. Untap it. It gains haste until end of turn. I will take Diova.
Oh. Oh, come on.
Cool.
Oh, but wait. Watch this.
Oh, you're gonna play a land? Yeah, play a land.
Whenever a land enters battlefield under my control, in 1 life, draw a card. I will then pay that 1 life Tap and sack the foothills to go search for a mountain or a forest and put it into play untapped.
I don't like any of what's happening right now.
Which is going to trigger a Tatiova again.
Yep.
Some Todd so good together.
We're just going to grab... We're just going to grab a mountain. So, gain a life, draw a card. Green, 1, or Eldritch Evolution. As an additional cost to cast Eldritch Evolution, sacrifice a creature.
Of
We're
course.
sacrificing Tatiova.
Of course.
Search your library for a creature card with CMC X or less, where X is 2+ the sacrifice creature's CMC. Battlefield, then shuffle your library, exile the evolution. I
So you
get
get
to
to grab
go
a
get
7-drop?
7 or less, yes.
Oh my.
Alright, what do I have for creature?
This is turn
I kind of want to grab Almighty Bushwhack just to flex, but I'm not going to. Okay. Really wish I hadn't drawn the card that I had drawn.
I wish she didn't get rid of my Tatiova, but you know.
I mean, that's cool. I don't care. That's just what I do here. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna grab Immortal Phoenix.
Oh, good.
More Phoenixes.
So Immortal Phoenix is a 5/3 flyer. Where it dies, return it to its owner's hand.
5/5. So that would be your.
And yeah. That is... It doesn't have haste, so that is where I will end my turn. Come on, that was pretty sick, though, wasn't it?
It was a pretty good turn. I won't
You
lie.
can probably just get rid of that Tasigur counter.
Yeah.
Drew's not the threat right now.
Thanks.
You're the one that we know for a fact that you have a counter spell and 2 removal spells in your hand.
And he's still got Niv back there too.
Well, I mean, come on.
No.
No, I didn't know. Oh, so I was thinking here. So first things first, I actually think I'm just gonna go ahead and actually put my Tasigur in. So I'm gonna tap Bloom Tender, and because Tasigur is conveniently black, I get one of each of those. And I'm gonna use the blue-green. And on mill 2 cards, I'm gonna pick the brand. And 2. Again, 2 lands. So you get the same choices left. So
You can have Demonic Tutor.
Thank you.
Are you serious?
Well,
Yeah, Andrew, I am.
I'm
Oof.
okay with that.
Big oof for me.
Thanks. Thanks to this blue. So use that and the Palace Dominance to cast said Demonic Tutor. While Andrew is also conveniently tapped out.
Conveniently. Unfortunately.
I have 6 mana to work with. Oh. I'm the land in my hand is really unfortunate at this point. Oh wait, I'm gonna grab this. and play my Zagoth Triumph Mentor's Play. I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4 Settler Colosseum dealing damage and 1 colorless on the talent. And I'm going to cast Peregrine Drake. Which will attack.
Good old Peregrine Drake.
Oh.
So we're gonna do this. Zagoth Triumph that conveniently came into play, tapped, now untapped. 5 mana board. Or now 6 again. And we're gonna try this Tasigur thing. So we're gonna mill 2 on pick random again. And we're on that land train, I suppose. So you can give me back any non-land card. Tough choice.
So, what's going on?
I activate my Tasigur, and I mill the top 2 cards of my deck for a land and a soul. So I need Brandon to pick one to give back to of the cards in my graveyard.
Yeah, just following up to that point. Wasn't sure what the pause was for.
Drew, you want that demonic tutor back?
Ooh. Hold on. Oh, wait a second. 1, 2.
Are you just gonna keep getting the tutor back?
Till we can deal with you? Absolutely.
Take that back. That's fine.
Ugh.
Right. That's fine with me. Alright, so I have
Disgusted.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Disgusting.
I have a way to do something. I think I'm gonna do this right now because I know that it's the dopest video coming and I'm gonna cast it on him too. I don't see it. Save it, so just do it.
Fantastic.
So I grab this one and you're up, man.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Things could be going a bit better.
Now all I'm holding on to is just a couple removal spells, an uncounterable counter spell, several other cards.
Niv-Mizzet.
Yep, there he is.
The big
Here
one.
we
There's
go.
the boy.
Counter Squall.
Are you kidding me?
Reap the Past. Demir Guildgate. Snow-covered forest.
For a reason you're playing Snowlands?
Hostage Taker.
Great.
I'm playing Snowlands specifically for Field of the Dead. So there's 6, 7,
You're not playing all Snowlands, you're playing some
Eight.
Oh, Reap the Past and Rhythm of the Wild.
9, 10. Same with Notion Thief and Counter Squall.
Thank goodness. How many did you get back?
So I get Growth Spiral back, no strings attached. I have to pick between Notion Thief and Counter Squall.
And growth spiral.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
So
grab
actually-
Counter Squall.
Did you want Nissa or did you
Yeah, your option
Oh,
for
yeah.
Nissa or Spiral.
Oh yeah. That's true.
So the other one that you just grabbed up was what? Sorry, just we can see.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It was
take Nissa. I had taken Counter Squall, so Notion Thief is off the table.
Oh, that also is Hostage Taker. Hostage Taker, Counter Squall, or Notion Thief.
Yeah.
Either Rhythm of the Wild or Reaper.
I gotta go Rhythm of the Wild.
We only got 3 cards off that one. That's pretty okay. But he got another counter spell, which really sucks.
Yeah, but I think both of the counter spells are just for non-creature spells. It, to be perfectly honest, doesn't matter too much for what I can do.
That's true.
Aside from, like, I have a bunch of creatures, and yeah, it stops a lot of my threat effects, but
Yeah, what am I doing here? So I have 5 mana, 6 mana. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna end my turn and I have to... Oh, I have to discard a card though, huh?
oh, you have to discard 2 cards.
Yeah. That sucks. I don't honestly think I'm gonna use that. Honestly think I'm gonna use this either.
Okay. So, start combat. My Phoenix is going to swing at Andrew.
Okay.
5 in the air.
5 in the air. I feel like there's gonna be a string attached if I try to block with Niv, so I'm just gonna take 5.
Cool. Main phase 2. I have a couple options here. A red for Claim the Firstborn. Gain control of target creature with CMC 3 or less until end of turn. Untap that creature, gains haste.
Okay.
I'll take the Leyline Prowler.
Okay. Actually, in response to that, I'm gonna have tapped the Leyline Prowler for.
That's cool. Claim the Firstborn, untaps him.
I know. I'm taking mana from it though. I'm gonna tap it for a blue. So I have a blue floating.
Cool. I'm gonna tap him for a red. A cycle away. Godzilla, Doom, Inevitable.
Fantastic.
Yadaro, the Wandering Monster. When he gets cycled, he actually gets shuffled into my deck. And if I've cycled him for a 4th time, he just comes into play.
Oh, interesting.
It's shuffled into my deck. I'll draw a card from the cycle.
That's fine.
2 for a Gruul Signet.
Fantastic.
And I'm going to pay 2 for a Life's Legacy. As an additional cost. Yep.
In response to that, I'm going to pay that blue and a black for Counter Squall.
He sacrifices as a cost here, so that's going to happen regardless.
Yeah, so you're still losing the Prowler.
Cool.
So, it's fine.
So you won't draw cards from yours.
The Prowler still goes to the grave.
Hey.
Yeah. I will end my turn there.
Alright. So, we are near tapped out. Okay. I'm gonna go to my draw step, draw a card. That's a cool card, but it doesn't really matter to me right now. I actually have a really powerful combination of cards here, so we're gonna see what we can do with this. So,
Oh yeah, I lose 2 life from Counter Squall.
Yes.
Yeah.
so I will tap 1, 2 colorless, 3, 4 blue, take 1, and here inside and swamp to play Deadeye, if that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're gonna play the Deadeye Navigator. We're gonna soul bond it with this Peregrine Drake when it comes to
In response to that, I'm gonna pay 2, to despark the Peregrine Drake.
Okay, so I, in response, am going to tap this blue contender for this, and this. I'm going to use blue, this, and 1 here to disallow your DC.
Ooh!
Oh, if I hadn't counter squalled, I would have had the man up to Domin's veto.
Oh. And then the really cool part is I have exactly enough because of the blue tender. Pay 1 and a blue to blink the Peregrine with Deadeye Navigator. Which will
Tap up to 5 lands.
So
This is infinite.
I'm going to present infinite colored mana on the board. And it is infinite because I can use these 3 here or whatever. And the swamp will be any color mana, right? So this is infinite everything. So I can arbitrarily cast everything.
Yep.
Okay, so you have infinite colored mana.
Now I'm going to use Tasigur's effect an infinite number of times to mill my deck. And I'm going to pick Brandon an arbitrary amount of times to put every
To
non-land
the point
card.
where you're just going to get every non-land card into your hand.
Absolutely. So, I effectively have everything in my hand right now. We're all
Oh
This-
my actual god.
Wait, this is where it gets really cool, okay? I'm going to cast Reality Shift. And I'm gonna target this zombie. And Andrew's gonna manifest the card.
Okay.
And
So-
then I'm gonna activate Tasigur again to get this Reality Shift back.
So what? I take this card and it's.
It's a face down 2/2.
How do I? Oh.
Then I'm gonna Reality Shift your 2/2.
Okay.
It's gonna
You're gonna
exile
mill
the
me.
entirety of your
I'm
deck.
gonna keep doing this until you have no cards in deck.
Fantastic.
Brand, eat your
Yeah,
Phoenix.
well, let's let him finish this. Oh, my Phoenix!
Alright, so we're gonna repeat.
We're just gonna
Brand.
we're gonna pretend because I know what you're doing.
So you just keep grabbing Reality Shift off of Tasigur
Oh, absolutely.
and just keep milling, or not milling, exiling, or flipping cards.
And then for good measure, I'm also going to cast this Noxious Revival, which is gonna put anything back on top of my deck. So I'm gonna put this Forest back on top of my deck because I can.
Just to keep yourself safe.
Yeah. And actually that's an instant speed card too, so I can do it if someone tries to make me draw as well.
Oh my god.
I mean, all I have is my Signet, and I don't have any means of tapping it.
Alright. So, I will pass the turn.
Yep, I will start my turn and lose.
He will lose, and he will end the turn,
Yep.
and I will pass the turn, and I will go to draw from an empty library, and I will also lose.
It feels good.
Good game.
Want it to be known that while I was sitting there at 5 mana, I was sitting on a Molten Primordial, Stalking Vengeance, Conquering Manticore. Okay, that infinite combo is really freaking sweet.
It's cool, yeah?
I appreciate that with the way things lined up, I got to take second.
Alright, so Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I remember. I remember where my debts are due. It's cool. The fun thing about this is though is I also have this, so just in case you guys didn't have creatures, I can also eat lands and make them creatures. So
Oh.
that's cool.
Oh,
my God.
Good game. Good game. We should do a deck tech on this Tasigur deck at some point.
I'd be more than happy to do that. Actually, I was really happy with how this deck worked out. So
It
played
seems
exactly
it seems
like I
your
hoped it
that'll be your reward for winning this
I'm
this
super
game.
down with that.
Yeah, we've. Andrew, you wanna end this video so that we can get some sleep?
Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. This has been a lot of fun. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and a comment. Let us know what you think. And if you want to see more from us in the future, think about throwing a sub our way. And y'all have a great day. Yeah?
Sure to keep an eye out for this Tasigur deck tag.
It'll come
Oh boy,
eventually.
that's some spicy cards.
Super excited to show you guys that. I've got a lot of cards here I think will be really cool. Some not necessarily super normal choices, and I think they worked out really well today. So
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Also holding on to FTK.
Nice.
It is pain. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Drew, for the first episode of what we're going to retroactively call Commander Colosseum.
yeah, thank you guys for having me. This was a lot of fun. That was a really good game, guys. That was really close. I was on like no cards until the very end. So
That was fun. Alright. We'll see you
All
all
right.
later.
Later, Planeswalkers.